Um, oh, hello YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. Sorry about my bad hair and all that. I just woke up. I'm going to do a meditation session soon. It's like 8:05. But I want to talk about something. Lemony H pointed something out um about the moon and stuff like that. And I've talked about this too, but I want to make this short and sweet and give you my experience because I don't think I actually made a video about my experience with the freaking moon. All right, people think that this moon over here is freaking fake and it's a reptilian based type of thing. A long time ago, when I was gullible, I'll say that right now. When I was gullible, a long time ago, when I was searching this shit out for the first time, that is what they promote basically. That's what they kept saying, right? That's what they kept saying. And then we never put it in our and some of us never put it in our head saying, wait a minute. They keep saying this, but why are we trusting these motherfuckers telling us about our galaxy, about our history, you know? And remember the video that I was talking about, that some brother was showing a clip that someone did, looking at the moon, and you can see a fucking face. I'll show that clip soon because I think this is a better, I think I could do it better here with my phone than just showing it on my laptop and then using my phone to try to show it and stuff like that, and shit like that. But moving on. Um, Going back to the moon stuff. The moon's not fake, y'all. I'm saying that right now, man. Some of you guys can think that it is and everything like that, but you haven't meditated under the moon. I'm dead serious. I've meditated under the moon countless times, and the first time I ever did it outside, when I did it outside, I even meditated under the sun. Also, I've always meditated under the sun and moon, anyways, depending what time you're doing it and everything like that. If you meditate, for example, you know how Gremlin H pointed out, like, meditate at 9 and then 9 at night. You still meditating under the moon and the sun. All right, seriously. So when what is it? One day, this was like what, around 2019 or something like that. Around that time, I literally meditated under the sun, right? And when I meditated under the sun, I was going like this. All of a sudden, they blocked it with the fucking god with their fucking clouds shit, right? And then at nighttime, not the same day though, but it did happen in 2019, I believe. Before COVID, I know it happened before COVID and all that stuff. Um, so when I meditated under the sun, they blocked that shit with a cloud. Then one day, meditated under the moon. I was getting grounded and stuff like that, like I did with the sun. And then all of a sudden, my like literally, I've told this story before, but this is just a separate video to discuss this. I literally meditated, and my intuition was just telling me, just open your eyes. I'm like, but I'm meditating on the moon. They're like, I know, just open your eyes for a minute. You're gonna see something. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right. I open my eyes, and all I see is the moon fucking getting blocked. All I see is the moon getting blocked by the cloud, and I'm looking at it like it instantly happened once I saw it. My intuition told me about it. My higher self told me about it. Opened my eyes, and all I saw was the freaking like cloud covering the moon, and I'm over here like, what the fuck is this shit? Right? And then there was some people that are going to be here saying that, oh, the reason you can meditate under the moon is because this and that. You have animal DNA inside of you. You have this type of stuff inside of you. The only one that can know your own anatomy is you, guys. Like you could tell your brothers and sisters about some of this stuff, but they have if they haven't done the research or never even had the experience of themselves witnessing it, then I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, you could read a book all you want, but seeing it, seeing it, and knowing it are two different things. They're still the same thing because you're actually seeing it and you're actually getting acknowledgement from the universe, obviously. you know. But when I meditate under the moon, and I meditated under the sun on those days, they blocked it with the freaking with those fucking clouds. So what the fuck is it supposed to be? You know? I'm asking you. I already know. I know those things are not fake. Even Ralph Smart, even though he has a YouTube Gold Award, which I think other people deserve a YouTube Gold Award. That I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it or anything like that. I'm just saying that there's other people that do a lot better than he does, and they never get a YouTube Gold Award. I wonder why. I wonder why. But even he says you can't hide the moon, the sun, and the truth. And it's true. You can't hide that shit. You can't hide that shit. Why do you think that these motherfuckers try to fucking cover up the sky? Okay? Now, if you want to find out more about the moon stuff, there's some people that I recommend you going to real quick, alright? One of them is Serious Temple. Shout out to you if you're watching this video. And if anyone watched his videos, then you know what I'm talking about. So let me just go there real quick. Because this moon stuff needs to stop, to be quite honest with you guys. Like, you guys, I'm even getting videos of like, I'm even getting videos on YouTube and on Facebook of like saying that the eclipse that's happening is just a distraction and shit like that. I'm over here like I'm over here like, are you guys okay? And then they talk, and then I see other YouTube videos talking about other eclipses, and other eclipses and shit like that. I'm not saying that there won't be other ones, but the fact that they're saying that is just, and there's one in this and stuff that's going to happen to the planet is just kind of funny. It's almost like they're trying to distract you on one thing instead of you paying attention to what's going to happen to you and your people, basically. You know? Let's see here. So I just want to, let's see. I'm almost done with this video. I just want to show you guys the videos that you guys should watch if you really don't know about all of this stuff about the moon and stuff like that. I told you my experience about the moon and the sun. Okay? We're sun and moon children at the end of the day. Okay? Seriously. Seriously. We high vibrational people. These wicked ones are not high vibrational. You mean to tell me they're going to be on a? You mean to tell me they're going to be on a surface of on a rock that is created by the cosmos, but you thinking it's created by these wicked ones? You think these wicked ones can create anything? Not that long ago, we heard that these motherfuckers were trying to make a fake fucking sun. Okay? And that moon that's up there, for kind of loud guys, that moon is plasma, pure plasma. They can't fucking touch that shit. They can't even get near it. But then they want to tell you guys. But then, some of you guys that still think that that the moon is like reptilian based and shit like that. Apparently, you guys still think that they landed on the moon. Even though those photos of the moon that has pyramids in it. Who made the pyramids? We did. Stop acting like these orcs and reptilians make the pyramids. You're fucking stupid if you think so. You're gullible as shit. They didn't make that shit. Seriously, man. Stop acting like these motherfuckers are creative as fuck. They have no creative bone in their body. That's why they steal shit and take things. And then when they use it, it doesn't work for them. Or it becomes fucking destructive or wicked because they're all destructive and wicked. You guys have never heard that when these motherfuckers grab something, they fuck it up? You guys never heard of that? Like, I'm serious, man. This is fucking concerning. It's really serious. We talk about all of this stuff, but yet you still want to talk about this moon shit. Saying that it's fake and crap. But yet, did you meditate under the moon? Did you meditate it under the moon? Did you meditate it under the moon? And literally see them fucking covering that shit up. If you didn't, don't talk to me. If you never had that experience, don't fucking talk to me. Right? It's the same thing happened with me with the sun. So you can't tell me I'm on a fucking, or I'm on sunblood and shit like that. Jeez, man. The moon is very important, guys. It works with the tides and everything like that. A lot of people don't think this shit. It works with our blood also. It does so much. And then the thing is, the moon is part of the spiritual world, right? Demon showing the last Airbender, Avatar, the last Airbender. That show already told you that the moon is nothing wicked. In that show, and even in the live action show, they show that the firebenders took out the moon goddesses, basically, the moon gods, basically, and the waterbenders couldn't waterbend. You think that's wicked? You think that's evil? You think these reptilians can waterbend? The fuck's on with y'all? The fuck's on with y'all? That show is literally telling you everything. Seriously. What do you think they were trying to do anything possible to stop the cycle of the moon in that episode? Because the airbenders and the waterbenders and so will Aang, the Avatar, will become stronger that day. Unstoppable. That's why in the M. Night Shyamalan version that people don't like, when the waterbenders finally get that moon power, basically, they're indestructible. The firebenders are trying to throw fire at them, they're moving like this, like fucking Jason Voorhees. Come on, guys. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't be fucking dumb. You guys need to do more of your research on the moon more if you still think that way, man. Because I did more of my research on the moon and all that stuff years ago. Years ago. And then when I get confirmation from the planet herself, from the universe herself, then there's no denying it. I'm never going to deny Mama. Are you kidding me? Don't get me started with that shit. Don't get me started. No, seriously, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Because there's no way you're going to get me, you're not going to get in between me and Mama Cosmos. Hell nah. Mama Tiamat, you're not getting any, hell nah. All right, I don't give a fuck if my final family member, man. If I know something that Mama Tiamat is telling me, I believe her. All right? Especially if she shows me it and tells me it and everything like that. And if you don't believe that shit, or you don't want to believe her because you want to be stuck in your ways, then that's sad. That's fucking sad. That's just show. She's not going to show you shit if you're going to be like that. But going back, this is the videos that you should watch. This is from Sirius Temple. This one right here, information on the moon and questions and answers, and then this one, 2 moons in the sky. The cosmos is setting up there, blink and all that. So those 2 videos you should watch. These are very important videos. All right, very important videos. So I'm sure. Let's see. Hold on. Almost messed up there. So I'm sure this was 5 days ago too. Remedy posted a video of the moon has shifted into a different phase, and it has. I don't know why you guys haven't paying attention to that. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the moon. Pay attention to your skies and stuff like that. But also, as you evolve, stuff evolve around you. So you guys need to know that. And then he has another video here called The Power of the Moon. All you have to do is put Remedy H moon, and you find a whole bunch of stuff about the moon. I guarantee you. All right? And let me go back here. Let me go back over here to Instagram. And look at this. Look at this. I want to show you this before I end the video here. Because look at this.
Look at this shit. February 28th, 29th, I have gotten me a better quality camera to catch this thing in the sky.
This is the moon.
And holy moly, monitor because I've been catching this thing for a while now. It's very ominous. There he is.
Yeah, you see that?
There he is.
You see that?
Y'all see
There
that
he
shit?
is.
That's a Nephilim, bro.
Look at
There
that.
he is.
That's what they was talking about in
It's a huge
Prometheus.
face.
See that? You see that shit, man? And that's not the first time. That's not the first time. I'm not saying I've seen that in the sky every day or something like that, but that's not the first time I've noticed there's an eye in the sky. And there's one that's bigger than that, by the way, if you believe it or not. That is nothing compared to one video that I saw that I've mentioned in this channel before, that our brother took a picture of the sky and just flipping it with different filters, and all he saw was a big giant eyeball looking down like this. And it wasn't like that. It was gigantic. That eyeball looked like fucking Cthulhu type shit. I'm not fucking kidding with you. That was a huge eye. That was a huge eyeball, dude. I'm dead serious. It was like almost bigger than the freaking moon. I'm dead serious. Almost the same size as the moon. Because when you look at it here, you see the giant here. Look at his eye. His eye is nowhere almost near the same size as the moon, basically. You know? His head is obviously bigger than the moon. Duh. But the one that I saw was like, the eye was almost the same size as the moon and stuff like that. It was just so crazy. So I'll pause it right here. Mute it. You know, so you guys can see a little bit more. And I have this. I'll put this in the description box if you can't find the video. But in my other video that I made about, let's see. There was a video that I made. Let's see real quick. Let's see. Also, Also, I'm looking at Castlevania Curse of Darkness. This game talks about monsters. Innocent demons that you can collect and stuff like that. Because you guys know how much I feel about collecting monsters like Pokemon and stuff like that, or Shimigami, basically. So I love video games like that. They always resonated with me. Always been a huge fan of always been resonated to stuff like that. Always been resonated to collecting monsters and stuff like that when you play video games and stuff like that. Always resonated with me for a reason. For kind of loud, I've told you guys that I have monster plushies. I do. I have monster plushies. So the video that I talked about, I think it was this one. The video that I mentioned showing that video is either this one or one of these two. But I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it is this one. Let me see. I gotta look at the description box real quick. Let me see. Hold on for a minute, guys. Just want to see a description box real quick. Yep, yeah, it is. It's in this video. It's in this video. So if you guys want to look at that video, you don't have to see the whole video, but the link to the Instagram video of this will be in that video. Just in case, because I know I did shared it before. I just wanted to know what video that I did it on. So the video wasn't that old. It was on March 20th and stuff like that. So there's just a lot of things, guys, that you need to pay attention to the moon and stuff like that. All right? Seriously, and I mostly, hold on, let me go back again. I mostly have talked about the moon in my channel. Just probably not as much as I wanted to. But let me see. Again, going back, I'm just telling you my experience with the moon, and I've talked about this before. Let's see. Oh, I guess not. Several times. No, I guess I haven't really talked about it here. Huh. I know in one video I've mentioned it, and I made a whole bunch of videos showing it, but that's alright, that's okay. But making a separate video of me just talking about the moon and stuff like that is fine. So there is that, guys. You guys gotta do your information a lot with the moon, basically. Alright? Seriously. Like, for crying out loud, there's a whole fucking TV series on Disney Plus called Moon Knight. What do you think Moon Knight is all about, baby? Seriously, and going back to the spiritual stuff with the whole moon stuff. You guys want to be spiritual and be in tune and stuff like that, right? But yet you guys go on and talk crap about the moon. That's nothing. That's like going back to this religious bullshit when you're scared of the spiritual world because, you know, in the Bible it says, oh, nighttime was bad and day was good. Some stupid shit. Seriously, some stupid fucking shit. But there's another thing. Hold on, let me go here real quick. So before I leave, I do want to show you these monsters that I was talking about earlier with the Castlevania ones, what they look like. Let's see. And they're called, well, I put in, they're called Innocent Devils, which is funny. Let's see. And there's different types, obviously. And I'll show you the ones that I'm talking about too with Shimigami. Even though these monsters actually look like something you see in Shimigami, in the game, in the Shimigami game. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. But look at these monsters real quick, guys. All right, Remedy H talked about creatures and stuff like that, and I put that video in the description box also. But these what he's talking about also. Not also just with Pokemon, but with these. All right, you see this? See, there's like a mage. There's like a bird-like, obviously. See that? Fairy. Like a golem. And there's different types. There's different types. You even see the hero right here, riding on one. The main character. Alright? And the whole point of the Castlevania series is that you play as one of the Belmont family and you go after Dracula. Oh, and one thing too. These monsters, these innocent demons, have crystals on them. See? This one has a crystal on him, on his chest, and let's see. There's, and this one has like a crystal in its in the back of its bottom, almost like a tail. So, and then this one has like crystals in its back, almost like with the new Godzilla movie. Basically, you know how Godzilla is all what is it? You know how Godzilla's all colorful and everything in the newer movie and stuff like that. So let me just, because when I was watching these monsters and the way that they have the color of it, I'm like, holy shit, this is like Godzilla. What Godzilla looks like in the newer movie and stuff like that. I'm trying to get a good picture of what he looks like here. Oh, okay, that one's good. That one's good. You see? You see how it's so similar? You see how it's very, very similar? Very, very similar. Then there's a gargoyle one, a female one, that you can get in the game that has crystals as feet. Imagine getting stabbed with those. And I'm talking about your wicked ones. But yeah, man, there's just a lot. There's a lot of types of variety of creatures that we're going to see, guys, you know. Seriously. What was the other one I was going to put? Shimigami. I definitely want to show you the Shimigami ones, because the Shimigami creatures, they call them those demons, angels, and all that stuff. But let's see. I'll just put monsters. Excuse me. And some of these are based off of our brothers and sisters. All right, like this female right here is Cleopatra. This is what they interpretate her with. And this is what she looks like. She even has serpent fingers. Basically, you see her serpent fingers there. I think this one's Archangel Michael, I believe. I could be wrong, because I got to look at the names here of them. Because some of them look different in different versions of the Shimigami game. Some of them look different. Some of them look similar. But overall, they look different. Some of them look different. Some of them look different in each game. And this one is a slime. You know, those classic slimes and stuff like that. This is something that you see in Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. And then if you look at if you go to Dragon Quest, because Dragon Quest does a lot of the monster stuff. Dragon Quest V, Hands of the Heavenly Bride is a monster catching game also. So let's see here. In that game, you have a daughter that can transform into a dragon, which is pretty fucking dope in that game. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that there's a whole bunch of monsters in these games, guys. You know, you can collect these monsters. Obviously, then you can fight these monsters, but eventually you can collect them and stuff like that. And these are dragons also. You know, this is a slime knight, but going back to that slime, very similar because they're both kind of green, basically. You know, this one is green, and so is this one. You can barely see it, but I put let me put the name here. Let me put the slime knight. And yes, it's true what Remedy H said. These guys get it from these wicked motherfuckers get it from us, and then they put it in these video games and stuff like that. So I've mentioned it before and everything like that. I'm just showing you more of it. I don't know why they're not showing me a slime knight. I don't know why they're not showing me it. Let me see. Oh, I think that's why. I spelled it wrong, I guess. Well, I woke up. I woke up. I'm still kind of out of it here. But yeah, that's a slime knight right there. One of a monster that you can get in a Dragon Quest. There's another version of it here. That looks pretty dope. And I think this is a female version of it. Because there's two versions of female slimes. One is red and one is pink-ish. The males are green and blue. So there is that one. There was that. And look at that. There's even a real depiction of it right here of a slime knight. See? So a lot of these stuff, guys, a lot of these stuff over here is some of the stuff that we used to freaking what is it, had with us, right beside us and stuff like that. You know, they're all friends, and some of them are our family members and stuff like that. You know, so all of these type of creatures that you see are real. You know, you only got the succubus here. You know, this is a succubus in the game. I forgot what that monster is called, but that's one of them. Then this is like one of the famous demons and stuff like that. And I think this is another one. So yeah, there's a lot. There is a lot. There's even one that's very I probably shouldn't show that one. It's very let's just say it's very arousing. Let's just say that one. And then here's one that she's a snake woman here. So again, there's different ones. There's very different types. There's even one right here, and she just looks like a regular person. And this is a monster that you can collect. Yeah. And she has a golden apple and everything. Yeah, she looks like a normal person, but she's actually a monster that you can collect in the game. So, and these are monsters too. I showed you what a demon looks like, but this is an angel. This is what the angel looks like. This is what the angels look like in the Shin Megami 5. And this one is called a this is a snow demon, basically. There's different types of them in the game. There's the king one. There's also a dark version of him, which is pretty cool. There's even a fox version here. You know, it looks pretty adorable in my opinion. I mean, look at it. Why wouldn't you want that right by your side kicking ass and stuff like that, you know? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So that's why I always resonated with these so much and stuff like that. Always. Yeah, you can. What is it? And also in the game of in Shimigami, you can grab different types of monsters and put them together to make a unique monster, another powerful monster. So another thing that really resonates with me with Shimigami. So, and this is another type of angel that you can collect in the game. You know, again, you could collect angels and demons and other types of form of monsters, but they're all considered monsters, basically. You know. So, and you can see her headdress. You see her headdress there? You see? The serpentine? Yeah. They that little naga type of thing. Yeah, they know what they were talking. They know what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. All right. Seriously. So, anything else I could show you here with the Shimigami ones? Because there's so much of them. It is ridiculous, guys. You guys need to. You guys should research some of this stuff or what some of the Shimigami monsters look like. You know, some of them look phallic, like I said, like I mentioned earlier. This is a Hydra, by the way. Look at that thing, and you see how the Hydra looks like a face that you see from the Alien series, the Xenomorph and stuff like that. Look at that. You know, you got to pay attention to that too, because some people think that Arch E Giger or Geiger, however anyone wants to say it. People think that it came from him and stuff like that. Nah, hell no, man. He was just seeing what he was just into a lot of stuff that he was into a lot of stuff that he was into stuff that was about us. There, I don't know why I couldn't say it right for some reason, but and then we have Cerberus in the game. Cerberus looks very different. Look at him. Doesn't even look like the Cerberus that we know, and basically like that. There is one Shimigami game though that Cerberus does have 3 heads, and he looks exactly the same like that. It's just he has 3 heads. This one he doesn't even have 3 heads in this one. In Shimigami 5, I don't know why they did that, but he's supposed to have 3 heads. Oh, this is the other Black Frost. Yes, there's different types of frost. The other Frost that I showed you that had the blue and all that was named Jack Frost. This one's Black Frost. So there's like 3 types of Jacks. There's Jack the Ripper, which is like a skeleton, Jack-o'-lantern, which is a pumpkin, and then Jack Frost, which is a snowman one. So I always liked those versions of the Jack's monsters, to be quite honest with you. Really, really cool. And this is this Lucifer? Is it? I think it is Lucifer. Oh, okay. I'll go back to that picture soon. All right, the picture that I said I thought was Archangel Michael, it's not. It's Metatron. This is Metatron. Right here. See how it looks like? His name is right there. Metatron. See that? Let's see. And don't be surprised that these are feminine, by the way. I'm saying that right now. Just in case. Because I know how some people are. Some people just want to act stupid sometimes. And I'm just like, calm down. Calm down. Then there's this one. But I'm not going to show you that one. It's just, again, there's just different types of form of it. Very, very different types. And look at that. And look at that. Look what Shimigami has. Look at that. I can already hear people crying. Grow up. Grow up. I want to say this right now. Did you know that these orcs, when every time they make a Shimigami game, they have to praise to these deities? Because they know that these deities are real. They know they're real. That's why they had to pay respects to them. Every time they made a Shin Megami game, they've always paid respects to these deities because they don't want no bad karma to get to them. Medusa's right here too. Could that be a better picture? Hold on. There's also a photo of Medusa here. Right here. There's a picture of her there. Let's see. Is there another one that I can show off? There's even a teddy bear. And there's a recent movie that just came out that's called Imaginary with a teddy bear. You see? Yeah, you know, there's something. You know, you gotta piece those two together, my people. Gotta piece them together. Seriously. What is her name? Is this Inanna? No, hold on. I gotta make sure. I don't want to mix anything up here. Was it Ishtar? But anyways, oh, it is Inanna. I was right. I'm good. So this is Inanna. This is what depict her. This is what they depict her, Inanna. So yeah, her name's right there. Race lady. Yeah, that's what they put as her. But this is what she looks like in the game. That's what she looks like in the game. So they do a lot of stuff with monsters, creatures, and even our people. So oh, look at that. We even have another brother here. Another one there. Let's see. We have Ishtar right here. Beautiful goddess and sister. Put her right there. Let's see. Hydra, we already showed that one. And this one that looks like Mothra. I'm dead serious. I mean, look at that. How can you not say that's not Mothra from the Godzilla series? You know? So, is there anything else? I think that's it, right? That's it. That is it. That is it. I do want to show you one picture real quick of how close we were to these creatures. Very close. But again, we were close to them for a reason. They're there to help us, and we're there to help them, and I mean, I can't even fucking talk right now. Oh my god. Can't fucking goddamn talk. They're there to help us destroy these motherfuckers. Alright? And we have to help them. Alright? Seriously. So this character right here has a monster, and this is his monster, basically. And once you defeat him, you get to keep her as like a monster and stuff like that, basically. That's how it is in Shin Megami games sometimes. You defeat somebody that has a monster, and if they die or something like that, you get to have their monster. It's not in all games, but some games. But majority, you have to fuse other monsters together to even get that specific monster that you fought. You did got its ingredients and stuff like that, but you still need to match them together to actually get what you want. So there is that. So I think that's it. That is it. I know they have Tiamat in here. I know they have Tiamat because I've seen Tiamat. They even have the brother with multiple heads and stuff like that. One of those Titans monsters. So again, there's a lot. There's so much. There's so much. There's even a cat. Remember Kate Sith? Something that you hear in Final Fantasy 7, that little cat thing. Well, this is him. This is him. And have you noticed that he kind of resembles Puss in Boots? Well, yeah, Kate Sith and Puss in Boots are literally the same person. They literally are. That's where they put it in Shin Megami like that. They're very similar. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, you gotta pay attention to these myths and fairy tales and stuff like that, guys, because these are all about us and the creatures that we spend time with and know, basically. Seriously. So I'm just looking at these monsters here. More of these creatures and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, here's a jack-o'-lantern one I was talking about. One of my favorite monsters, mainly because I like the design a lot, and mainly because we used to, some of us used to have these type of monsters hanging out with us all the time. And they're really cool. They look really freaking awesome, you know? So, we're going to see these type of creatures soon, guys. I'm dead serious, okay? Some people think that this is not going to happen, but no, it is. All right? And this is Artemis right here. You know how they always depict some of our people here with freaking blue eyes and blonde hair, even though it's not freaking accurate and stuff like that. You know how these orcs are. But yeah. We're gonna, once we see these creatures and once we see some of our family members that are part of this stuff and what they look like, people, like, the world is gonna be so different to the point that a lot of people think that people are going to wish things went back to normal, but no, they're not. The reason people think that way is because people are just scared of something different or something new. They really are. People want change, but when change does happen, they just refuse. They just refuse it. They literally do. They do refuse it. Beelzebub, Lucifer. Okay, yeah, they do have a picture of Lucifer here. Come on. But let's see. Hold on. It's being weird with me, trying to give me ads and make me click things that I'm not supposed to click on. So this is what they picked Lucifer in the game. As you can see. Let's see. There's other pictures. I believe this is another one. Yeah, and that little kid is actually Lucifer. This is from Shin Megami 3, I believe. And this is what your character looks like. So that was another picture there too of what he looks like. So hold on, let me go back here. Because there's more monsters that I wanted to show you guys before I head out. I know this is probably longer than what I anticipated, but that's fine. That is fine. Look at this demon. You know how we always have to use the bathroom? Well, there's a deity of that. Alright? Like I said, guys, there's deities for everything. Right? And that's his name. Alright? Let me go a little bit up, as you can see. See? Got this guy right here. Then this is his name. You gotta pay attention to the things that they put here too. Then Metatron here. The highest angel in heaven. Then this one that is kind of foul. This is a real deity. It literally is, guys. Seriously. Another one. Shiva. Then the other one. There's so many of them, guys. There's so freaking many of them. It is just ridiculous. It just keeps going and going and going. Does not stop. This one is supposed to be Yahweh. It's supposed to be like the main... This guy is like the main villain of almost every Shin Megami game. Mostly every Shin Megami game. So, that should say something right there, too. Just so you know. Let's see. Odin. Oh, wait a minute. That's Odin from Final Fantasy VIII. They literally put his model there. That's Odin from Final Fantasy VIII. He's in the game, but he doesn't look like that. He's in the Shin Megami game, but they use a Final Fantasy VIII picture of it. Good God, we're misleading. Oh, here's Soot. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that fiery sword that he has right there. It looks fucking badass. Look at that. It's freaking dope. So freaking cool of how these creatures look, guys. Really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. All right. Seriously, some of these, like, for kind of like, we have statues of stuff like this, you know? Seriously, guys. We got Thor there, Brother Thor. You know, they depict him very well in this game, to be quite honest with you. You know? Very well. I have no complaints, to be quite honest with you. Mainly because, you know how sometimes they depict them with, you know, what they want to look like instead of what they really should be depicted of. You know? So, there's just more there. There's just so much. Dante. Okay, now I know that list is bullshit. Because Dante is not a fucking monster Shimigami. It's a totally different franchise. Oh, and the star thing? This star thing, I've seen so much. I've seen this creature so many times, guys. It's ridiculous. Seriously. Sometimes, some days I'm like walking and I can see this creature sometimes, guys. I'm dead serious. You know how sometimes you can see like a fit of it, like an outline of it? That's why I've seen sometimes. And it's because they're coming in. They coming in into this ward. So, and again, there's a lot more. There's so many creatures and monsters and angels and demons here. There's so many. It's just too much to count. They even have the sisters that have the strings and they cut it with a pair of scissors. They're here too. There's the first one, second one, and the third one. All beautiful goddesses, to be quite honest with you. Beautiful sisters. Seriously. And this is a sister as well. And then we get Jack again. Then this is the King Frost one. Good thing you guys saw a picture of him before I ended the video. Then this is the Jack Frost one. And this is a Frost Ace, another version of Jack Frost, but this one's more, I guess it's more no, okay. It's more like a generic heroes type of stuff. And then the Jack-o'-lantern that I was talking about. Then Cerberus, but this one's from Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. It's not even the same picture of it. But then Cerberus has a brother, which is this. It's a two-headed dog. Even in the video game, they made a joke out of it, saying that, hey, Cerberus, how come you above me when I have two heads? Isn't two heads better than one? I'm over here like, good guy, you guys have jokes. You have jokes, and I that's fucking hilarious. Oh man, you gotta give them credit sometimes. When they have jokes, they have jokes, you know. But yeah, that's really it. Moving on. I think they're showing the Archangels here. Yeah. Let's look at the Archangels real quick. Yeah, let's look at the Archangels real quick before I end the video. Here's one right here. Raphael. Gabriel. And all of them you can get in like Michael. And the reason they show these angels and all that stuff is because remember the whole thing between the Titans versus the gods. Some angels, some gods was with us, basically. Some gods were with us when we were fighting the other gods, basically. Because some of the gods were like, nah, man, we're not going to betray the Titans. The hell's wrong with y'all? They came here first before all of us. The hell was like, we're not going to betray the Titans just because you guys want to be in power. You know, it's like that. So, always got to remember that stuff, guys. So I think that's it with the Archangels. I know they haven't showed. They only showed like a few of them, like the famous ones at least. They haven't showed like the ones that really are not as talked about as much. But yeah, man, these are like mostly all the Shin Megami monsters here. They even got Lilith here. You know, they even have a right. They even depict it right here. The first, um, Adam's first wife, basically was what they said here. So there's a lot of things when it comes to Lilith, and this thing is so fucked up. They even put Adam and Eve. I don't even know if this is even like. I don't know if they're even in the fucking goddamn game at all. So I just scratch that out, guys. It's not even fucking worth it. And the one wicked motherfucker that a lot of people talk about, Yadabath, this piece of mother. It's supposed to be. Let's see. It even says it right here. Let's see. It's many of them more violated deeds of. Yeah, he does the deeds for Yahweh. Is that what is what they say here? Seriously, but this is what this motherfucker looks like in the game. You know, these elites fucking god, for crying out loud. Seriously, these elites have a lot of these wicked gods that they worship and stuff like that. Yeah, there are some wicked beings out there that are not good. And this is one of my favorite monsters. If I see this creature out in the open, I'm gonna make him my best friend, because this is like one of my favorite monsters. I always had a resonated to. Look at this monster. It's a casket and that monster comes out of it. Look at that. Look at the depiction of this stuff. Shit resonates with me so freaking much, and this is what he's called. And this is what they depict. They say all the time with this type of creature and stuff like that. But you know how these beings are, these orcs are. They will grab something and put lies in it just because it's ferocious and they think that it's evil. You know, just because it's doing it to them and it's not doing it to their own kind. You know, it's like if you're not supposed to be here, you're not supposed to be here. You know. Okay, yeah, this is not a good accurate list. For kind of loud, they showed Beetlejuice. I don't even know. I'm not saying Beetlejuice is not a real person or anything like that, but this is not what we're here to discuss. We're here to discuss the Shin Megami monsters here. They have Anubis, one of the Egyptian gods here. The Egyptian god of the dead, usually depicted as a man with the head of a jackal. So if you want to see what he looks like, sorry, I didn't show you what he looks like there. This is what they depict him in the game. Looks pretty dope. Looks pretty cool. I think that's really it. I've been here for way too long already. Oh, here's Tiamat. Okay, good thing I left. I mean, good thing I showed this before anything. So this is what she looks like in the Shin Megami ward, basically in what they depict her in the game. See Tiamat, ancient Babylonian goddess of waters and creation. Yes, she is. She is the goddess. She is Mama. All right, that created all these monsters. All right, that created all of these deities and creatures and us. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to Remedy H, Serious Temple. Shout out to you guys, since I mentioned you guys' videos here and everything like that. And again, this video will be in one of my older videos. It will be in the description box and stuff like that. And the video that I mentioned with Remedy H will be in the description box also. Him talk about the creatures and stuff like that. That will be in the description box. And I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go ahead and meditate. It just became 9 o'clock right now. So I'm going to do my 9 o'clock meditation and do some Tai Chi and stuff like that and start my day because I have to do some errands and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. And if you guys want to look at the more Shimigami monsters and also the Dragon Quest monsters, just look them up online. And you find some of the stuff that you probably resonate to, you know? So I'll see you guys and be safe.